Hey, what's going on? I am Captain Zap. Welcome to the show. Let's play Valheim. Today, hopefully a short and sweet one. Yep. These are still, fine. They're not breaking or getting damaged. So today's gonna be short and sweet. I think, we're just gonna build a simple plains farm. I went ahead and scouted a little bit over here on this plains island that we've been on. You know, there's so much shit everywhere. There's villages, ruins, and there's tar everywhere. I think we've already cleared this space here. This little hilltop that overlooks this village that we destroyed. I haven't noticed anybody respawning over there, except for in the tar pit. But I think that's going to be okay. I think we'll build something simple right here. Let me show you what's going on. I think it'll just be like a long farm. Yeah. Let's see. We'll just do a long farm, and we'll leave a little bit of space for maybe some lox breeding if we decide to go that route. Don't really know. Yeah, so see right here, this is the village we cleared out. And then I think I'll just... Who's this? Oh, okay, whatever. I think we'll just, we'll raise the ground in here. Maybe we'll just make it simple. We'll go north-south. We'll make it pretty wide and pretty long. Big enough to be able to pull in some lox and do some breeding. And long enough to be able to grow 2 sets of crops very fast. I want to be able to be done with this pretty quick, so... I think we'll get rid of this rock right here. We will start raising the terrain a little bit. I'll probably go with about this height. Maybe I'll lower some of this just to make sure we can get enough terrain in here. Yeah, it'll be pretty easy. So I got a ton of stone still left over from the Grey Dwarf spawner. I got lots of that. Maybe we'll do a big giant stone wall around it, just to make sure these mosquitoes can't get in. And then I'll cut all this land away from it, so we'll have a natural defense against any sort of base raids. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's get started. Maybe I'll map this out. I'm gonna go back and take a look at a few things. I think what we have now as an onion farm is about as big as I want each of the barley and the flax farms. So I'm gonna do two big plots, and then maybe I'll leave some land in the back for a farmhouse, and then some land for like a lox farm or breeding farm or something. So let's take a look at this really quick. I think this is 5. Yeah. This worked out pretty well. 5 wide was pretty good. So then maybe I'll do 10, 11, 12. 12 wide. Makes sense. And then maybe a little bit on the sides too. So we'll call it like 14 wide. And then I'm gonna count these to see how deep this one is. 25 deep by 5 wide. So I think we'll end up doing the farm space will be 25 by 14 maybe. And then I'll add maybe another 10 for like a farmhouse and a bunch of windmills and stuff. And those looms or whatever they're called. And then maybe on the other side, maybe another 10 for the lox breeding. So we're looking at 45 by 14. Pretty ridiculous. Maybe too ridiculous. Maybe too ridiculous. I'm gonna grab some wood and start mapping it out over there. And we'll see what we think. We'll see. we got quite a bit of stone here. And then I think even more at the Grey Dwarf spawner. Let's go take a look at that really quick to make sure we got supplies and everything accounted for. Still making black metal. I'm almost out. Actually, I think this is my last batch. We're doing pretty well on that. So since the armor doesn't really take black metal, I don't see the need to like stockpile it like I did with the iron. I will definitely need to go get more iron now that I know that the new armor takes iron too. So yeah, I'm gonna need way more of that. So I'll be doing that too. Let's go take a look at the Grey Dwarf spawner. I did cap it off because it was annoying me just a little bit. Where do we have that again? Black Forest. I'm gonna have to change this whole portal system. Has to change, I think. It's starting to get confusing and convoluted. Okay, so yeah, so I capped this off because it was annoying, but I think we're doing all right. I think these are all full. Okay, so we have quite a few stone, and then a lot of wood. Okay, good. So I'll bring some of this wood over there, start mapping out the land and seeing about raising it and doing all that crap. So I'll bring you back when we're at that point. All right, so we got the basic layout all set up. It's gonna be. I changed my mind a little bit. This is already way too big for a small outpost, but it's 35 2-meter beams long, and then it is 16 2-meter beams wide. So I think that that's big enough. We don't gotta go crazy here. It takes a lot of self-control to not be insane and to not build this gigantic epic monument to fucking bullshit. So this is what we're doing. It'll be fairly small. What was that? It'll be fairly small, but still, this is still pretty big. So I want to get the barley and the flax down and start rotating it. So I'm just gonna knock this out really quick. I'm gonna fill all this space in with stone, and then I'll see you again, and we'll start chipping away at the outside. Once the place is all flat, we're gonna go ahead and start pickaxing around the entire bit. The fuck is this? Hey, buddy. You lost? What? What is that shit, dude? What's your problem, bro? Is he somewhere else? What the fuck was that all about, man? Is that like the boss or something? Looked like a person. What was I saying? I hope he just didn't like move or something. The arrow didn't do any damage to him. I wonder what his problem is. Okay, well, what was I saying? Once the whole top of your base is nice and flat and filled in, this is not a tutorial, so once my base is totally flat, we can go ahead and start cutting into the terrain a little bit, just to make sure that no baddies can get up to us. So we're gonna start just going down a little ways, and we're just gonna go all the way around them with this, so that we have a little bit of a standoff against any baddies. That was so weird, dude. Who the fuck was that? Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna cut all the way around the entire base, just so we have a little bit of extra standoff here. I don't think that the enemies can do damage to the earth, so that's what we're gonna do. Good luck. I'll see you in a minute. Fucking weird. I cut all that land away, all this land here, and then I just kind of, I just kind of smoothed it out using the hoe. Just kind of feathered it in a little bit. So in case we do get base raids, the enemy will have to come down low first and won't be able to damage anything. I don't know if I'm gonna put some sort of stairs or path or something to get up to the farm. I don't think so. I don't think I will. This is taking me so long already, man. Like, if it's not the fucking random patrols of fulings, the fact that I can't take off my armor to put on the better stuff, the stamina gear, or the desquitos, or these stupid growths here, or the skeletons, then it's like boulders buried in the ground everywhere. So this is taking a long time. I think I'm ready to just be done with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put down some grass all the way around, and then we're gonna start building our walls up. So, oh, and these locks too. Everything's an issue. But we've been gathering a ton of material though, so that's cool. I ended up with more rock than I started. After I raised this terrain and filled it all in, mining all that shit gave me a ton of stone. So, yeah, I've already, these are all full, and then I've already been, like, bringing it back to the Black Forest village. So those are almost full there. That's funny. So anyway, I'm going to drop some grass down, and then we're going to start putting brick all the way around. And then we'll go down a little bit. We'll bring the brick down a little bit until it kind of blends in with the side here. But yeah, this is basically it. I think we're done here. So I'm going to get on that. And there's a lot of pits here. I might have to fix some of these things. So I'm going to get on that. I got all the grass down. Looks a little bit better. There's some patches here and there, but I don't really care. I went around the whole base and I kind of just free placed one of these blocks so that it wasn't all crazy. I wouldn't have to go down too far with the blocks to cover up some of these gaps here. This is kind of the idea, just to have it blend in a little bit. Something like that, and we'll just go all the way around like that. I don't think we'll come down any lower. You're probably not going to be seeing this base too much from the outside, so yeah, that's the plan. So I'm just going to go all the way around like that. There's not too much really happening, you know. Mostly just screwing around. So this is it's gonna take me a long time, man. So I'm gonna build up, I don't know, maybe I don't want the desquitos to be able to get in here. So maybe I'll go up like a full story, but we want the windmills to have access to the wind. Yes. Yes. Maybe we'll just go up one story. And then maybe we can place the windmills up top. That's possible. Try that out. We'll try that out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and we'll start from scratch again. I just brought the bricks down far enough until they started to blend into the cliffside here. And then I built this little walkway, this little walkabout way here, all the way around the top. This thing's gigantic and hideous. I love it. It's just a big brick. This is how all bases should look. Yeah, so all the sides just kind of come down and blend in a little bit with the rock here, the rock face. And this should keep it protected from anything. I think even trolls would have a hard time doing any damage to this. A couple of fulings over here. Anyway, let's go take a look inside. So I did this whole walkway, and let's go see what else. I also did a little bit on the inside. I was up pretty late last night doing all this, and I don't like to record at night because I tend to get pretty fucking loud. But I got this much done. I figured I could do this, and you guys wouldn't really care. But I found out that if I didn't want the bricks to overlap too much and go all the way down to the ground outside, I would have to bring it in a little bit, and that left me with a half a block to deal with. So this is, I think it's 15 and a half blocks wide here. So I had to figure out a sort of creative way to hide that half a block. So what I did is I just put it right down the center, and I did this fun little pattern here. That way we could have whole blocks going around the outsides of the farm. We got 2 whole blocks on each side, and then we got 2 whole blocks on the far side as well. I think this worked out pretty well. This doesn't go here. Whatever. So I think I left enough space here for like a little farmhouse. So I think that's what we'll do now. I'm not going to use any tar. I decided early on that I wasn't going to waste. This is a lot of tar here, and I don't have that much. But I think for the farmhouse, I will use these black shingles that we have now. These shingle roofs. I don't think it's going to use that much tar, and I kind of want to see what they look like, so that's what we're going to do. Let's go up here and show you this really quick. This was a lot of fun. It's just a lookout, I guess, a little walkway. Pretty fun. Not bad. And then I had to cover everything because I don't want it to get destroyed. So let's start working on this farmhouse. I think we're going to make it out of stone. And we're going to do, like I said, that tar roof. So I don't know how I want it. It doesn't need to be crazy big. Actually, you know what? F that. I'm going to get these things planted so I can start to rotate them. That's what I wanted to do last night, but I didn't want to do it without you. So we're going to cultivate all this here land. It shouldn't interfere with any of the blocks that we have, so we can just cultivate all we want. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go grab the barley and flax, and we'll plant that, and while it's growing, we can f*** around with this house. I think that's a better idea. We have 43 flax and 6 barley. So I think we'll do the flax over here. And we'll do the barley over here. Amazing. That's done. Let's start thinking about a layout for the little farmhouse. I'm thinking it's just going to be like a tiny little house, just big enough for a few chests, the portal, and maybe some spinning wheels. Maybe we'll put a few of these spinning wheels in there. I don't know how long they take to spin flax, but maybe we'll do like 4 of these in here somewhere. And I want to leave enough room so that you can get up these stairs. So maybe we'll start the building here on this far edge. This far edge here. It still leaves enough room to get up here. We could do like a little overhang, maybe, with the roof. And then maybe it'll come out to like here, this far edge. Let's lay down some brick and see what we think. I'm thinking something like this. Still enough room to get up here. And then maybe we'll do a couple of windmills here. Maybe 3 windmills here. So windmills take up 2 blocks. So I think we can just barely squeeze 3 in here. Although, something like that, and then we'll elevate them because I think they need wind, and I don't know if there's wind here with these walls. So we'll elevate them maybe on some stone blocks. And I don't know how high we'll go. Maybe 3 stone blocks high, something like that. Maybe the door will be here. Something like that. And then maybe we want to use one of these new darkwood gates. Oh, it takes a forge. Okay, let me go get this stuff to make a forge. So the plants are looking okay. I think this one's gonna die. Maybe putting these stone stairs here was a bad idea. But this one's doing okay. I just went and grabbed everything that I would need to build up all this shit. Let's go ahead and just put a roof on this puppy and call it a day. So we got our roof done, and I just kind of put this shit here in the front. Now we're gonna work on the portal. And I think maybe I'll put the portal... like here? Maybe centered on this wall here. It's 6 across. So I think we'll go... I think we have to put the portal down first, actually. So move the portal. Just waddle over there. Put the portal like right there, maybe. And I'll just put these bricks back. And then maybe shove some of these down. I've already forgotten how to do this, so I think we free place them. Like that. Not too shabs. And then whatever. Good enough. We'll trim it up a bit. And then I'll run trim, I will run trim around the entire outside of the house, so. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, and then maybe... I don't think I'm going to do that many chests, now that I think about it. Maybe just this wall here. I don't really see a purpose, so... I'll do maybe two columns of 3 over here, and then this can all be spinning wheels in here. Maybe, yeah, I'll do that off camera really quick. We got this all settled out now. So we got a row of chests for flax and barley and thread and flour. I think we're gonna start building some now. Let's so we need to build an artisan table, which costs wood. Duh. So we'll build an artisan table out here somewhere. We'll move that eventually. And then I want to build 3 windmills, which is going to be iron nails. I have the worst fucking memory, dude. Stone and wood. Iron nails. Stone and wood. All right. And I think we're just going to start off with placing them on the ground here. Maybe we'll put one like here. And then, is it moving? It is moving. Yeah. All right. 2 and 3. Yeah, so we don't have to build them up on a platform. What am I doing? Let's get rid of this. I put my forge and workbench over here, and they work here, so why not? This way I can fix my cultivator, whatever nonsense I have here. These are doing all right. I destroyed these stairs too, these stone stairs. It's not worth it. It's just kind of a pain to get up these. Whatever. One of them, this one's bad. I can't really get up this one, so. Yeah, so these are working. That's pretty sick. Now, let's build this thing. We need fine wood, more iron nails, and leather scrap. So we can put that back, put that back. Leather scraps, fine wood. I might have to go grab some more fine wood too. We'll just put down... Yeah, more fine wood. Yeah. I think we can access this little hopper on the side from the front, so I don't see a point in putting all this space over here. So I'm just gonna fill this in like that. We're gonna need a lot of thread to start, I think, just for the armor alone, so that's gonna be that. These things are almost dead stopped. There's no breeze probably. I'm just gonna wait until these are ready to go, and I'm gonna turn them over and keep turning them over until we have a yield. That's what I'll be doing for the next fucking few hours, man. So I'll see you then. I almost forgot about the door. Let's build this door. Jesus, dude, it's fucking huge, man. This isn't gonna go here. Can we make it work, maybe? I want this to work, dude, because it looks sick. It does not belong here. I love it. It's staying. Put that in there. Maybe a little bit of that. How horrendous. Give me that. Yeah, sick, dude. I love it. All right, now I'll see you when these are ready for harvest. I've been rotating these crops pretty good. I've just been sleeping all night and sitting here AFK all day. I think we got quite a bit going on. I built a few more windmills. It wasn't going fast enough, man. They don't process very quick, so just having the 3 wasn't enough. Also, did you know that these things can cut the shit out of you? One of them cut me and killed me. I don't remember how I did it, but maybe they got to be going fast. Yeah, they cut me in half, baby. That was no good. Anyway, we got quite a bit of processed grain and thread. Let's grab all this thread here. This is all the thread we have so far, and this is all the flour we have so far. I'm gonna let this kind of do its thing for the next few days, and I gotta go actually before we can even make any of the armor. I have to go mine more iron, so I'm gonna be doing that off screen. I will also be coming back and tending the garden, but for now I want to make some of the food, so I think we're gonna grab some flour. Grab 100 flowers. We'll head on back to the house and we'll make some food. Just to see if it opens up anything new or if it's worth it. If all this effort was worth it. I've been also working, I come back here and I work the black metal. We are doing quite well on black metal, let me tell you. Just from the traveling patrols messing with me while I built that base, we have gathered quite a bit of black metal here. So it's kind of a shame because I don't see it in any of the armor, which sucks. I see it's used in some of the weapons, so I guess we'll just make all the weapons. Oh yeah, I wanted to make these flesh rippers too. Yeah, maybe we'll do a whole episode about making fucking armor and weapons and shit. But until then, let's make a bread dough. I'll take 10 fucking barley. Hot damn. Is that it? It's just the lox pie. So let's make some bread. We'll make the lox pie, which is cloudberries and lox meat. We have plenty of both. Fucking stacked on cloudberries, man. And I think lox meat also. Yeah. We're doing quite well. It's sitting pretty, baby. Alright, so we'll make one of those. Anything else we could do with bread flour? Oh yeah, this, okay, so we got blood pudding and fish wraps. And I think that's it. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing something. So blood bag and thistle. Oh yeah, we're supposed to cook these in the oven, right? I think you have to put wood in there. And of course I don't have any fucking wood. Okay. Oh, let's just grab some of this. There we go. Seems like just enough. All right. And how does this work now? Oh, can I put more than one thing in here? Whoa. That's pretty baller, dude. I like that. How do I tell when they're done? All right, so we got a blood pudding. 75 stamina. Okay. And then we got, where's the fish wraps? 2 cooked fish. Okay. Do we have that? No. I'm not a huge fan of fishing, so, well, that sounds like these are done. Just, how do I tell if it's fucking empty? Alright, so we got a lot of bread on the ground there. What else goes in this fish wrap? Oh, cooked fish. Alright. F off. What do we got? 75 health. 70 stamina for the bread. Damn, dude. Holy shit. This stuff's pretty good. I gotta say. All right. That's enough of that. Okay, let's have a look. Stamina meals. We got ice cream, which is 65 stamina, 21 health. 75 health, 70 stamina, 75 stamina. Yeah, so we got all new stamina and health stuff. 70 health, 75 health. I like it. These are good foods, although the fish wraps I'm not crazy about. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the fishing mechanic in this game, but it's probably just because I'm bad at it. Maybe I'll get better at it off screen. But I doubt it. I mean, if we're being honest, if I need the health, I'll just do the serpent stew and the lox meat pie. Those are, I mean, all the ingredients are pretty easy to get, and I still have plenty of serpents, so serpent meat. Yeah, so anyway, that's that. I'm probably going to fill up this box now. I'll get rid of some of these stamina foods that we're never going to eat again, like this carrot soup, and probably, well, I like having these around because they look good for decorations. So maybe I'll just, maybe I'll move them. Maybe I'll set up a dump box that's all, like, shit that I don't want, but also looks cool in decorations. So maybe I'll do that. Well, we can clear out some of this crap. And then I'll make some more, I do like this onion soup, just because it's basically free. Grows out of the fucking ground. I don't have to go collect anything or do anything about it. Is that... I think we have another load of black metal ready to go. Yeah. Alright. So, anyway, yeah, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Next episode, we're going to have a good time. We're going to make some armor and go test it out. There are a number of fueling villages over here. I think we're just going to go knock... There's 3 at least. And I think I saw another one. Yeah, these ruins here, maybe. We're gonna go knock on some doors, dude. Kick some doors in. And destroy an entire town of sentient beings. So, yeah, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. Bell notification, whatever. Yeah, thanks for watching. I had a great time. Hope you did too. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.